Okay, so we okay. Hello, everybody. Hello, tout le monde. We're here, Juliet Yalverton and Marion Dr. Bevington, and you may have seen us out on the levels not very long ago, and out at Westay, complaining about the status quo and having a little rant. And we promised you that we would try and address our issues with the sound in the last few weeks when we've done our show.
So what happens is when I start speaking, somehow the volume, my voice gets it sort of gets feedback, and then it goes squeaky, and I can hear an echo of myself that's about 10-second delay, and I can hear all squeakiness. But right now, Juliet, I can't hear any of the squeakiness, and that's interesting because we've come and set this time aside to fix the problem, and then we've connected through this call, and there's no problem apparently. So there's nothing to fix. That's good, isn't it?
Well, that's very, very, very strange. I wonder if it's actually because you're in my house. I wonder if there's an issue with your broadband in your house.
Well, it's business level, my broadband at my house. So, because I know it's a really strong signal, and it was never an issue with any other calls that I was on. So, and there's an assumption that it's not mine, but of course that could be wrong. That assumption could be wrong. I don't know. Maybe when I'm home next week, it'll all go horrible again.
Okay, so tomorrow we are doing a show.
We're going to do it tomorrow, and we can do it together anyway. We don't need to share. We don't need to use two computers, do we? We can both sit in the same space on one computer, and then we won't have volume issues or audio issues.
No. That's right. So the following week, when you go back home and we do our show, there may be again a volume issue. So if there is, then we will find out that it's something to do with your internet.
We can just repeat this kind of a test in next week as well before we actually run the live.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's good because we're winning this war because of citizen journalists like ourselves
and determined behaviors and attitudes like ours.
Yes, we never give up.
No, we don't.
And we believe in ourselves.
Sometimes.
That we have something valuable to contribute.
Yes. I do. I do definitely believe that.
Yeah.
But we're still human, aren't we?
So why are we wanting to do this show? We did talk a lot about it a little bit on the level. So what's your sense now? We had that little discussion. What is it that we're actually aiming to do?
Clear that the sound is okay on this call for tomorrow to share, to help people to gain the support they need, the skills they need, the resources they need, the motivation they need, the encouragement they need, whatever it is people need. If they tune in and what we do resonates with them and we can support them, bring it on. That's what I'm all about. But as we were discussing today as well, if what we do doesn't resonate with you, if we trigger you in any way, if we are not your cup of tea, go to a different cafe.
Absolutely, go to a different cafe. But we hope that we are your cup of tea.
Well, we know that those that we do resonate with, that's who we're here to serve. So to try to fight for being your cup of tea or to try to convince anyone that we're their cup of tea, that's not what we're about. It's like if you resonate with our message, then that's great. And if we don't, that's also great.
Yeah, and our message is very, it's not polished. It's very raw. It's very real. We are just showing up as ourselves, bringing the best part of ourselves forward, as well as the worst part of ourselves forward. And sometimes, we might have a few tears to shed, or a few raunchy moments, a little bit of
ranting, a bit of screeching, a bit of banshee action.
Because we're living in a world that is deeply challenging, and that's the whole nature.
This is what makes it grow. This is what this thing we said before, wasn't it, about the fertilizer? Shit is fertilizer, and the fertilizer can make your roses even more fragrant, even more resilient, even more blooms. And so how can we be the roses full of blooms and fragrance and use the fertilizer in the way that we benefit rather than allowing it to smother us and drown in it?
Yeah, so none of us wants to drown in our own.
Cheers. Can you see? I just saw ha 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 ha. Someone said Samantha.
Oh, you've got somebody there.
Got
Somebody
messages,
actually there.
4 or 5 messages from Samantha on Facebook. Hearing you.
Oh, that's
Sounds
wonderful.
good. Hiya. So who is it? Samantha.
Samantha is lovely Samantha, who used to be at Healing Waters.
Oh,
And Samantha, I hope you're well. And you do wonderful sound healing at Healing Waters. You did a few years ago. And then you got the call of spirit, didn't you? It's like suddenly I have to go to Nicaragua, wasn't it? It was that country which I find so hard to pronounce. You went off there, and then you were gifted. You were divinely gifted, and yes, some tremendous. Yeah, you're good. Some tremendous things happened to you, which totally changed your life, and then you came back with a totally new life, and that's wonderful. And it's beautiful that you show up here and that you're here as you know. So I hope this is interesting. I just hope that yeah, I'm just curious when you tune into our little shows. You little boy that was, yeah. What's his name, Samantha? Tell me again his name. Beautiful little boy. He must be getting quite big now. He must be Orion. That's right, Orion. He must be what, 4 years old, 5 years old by now, Orion?
cool.
He must be. So, you know, it's really wonderful, the call of spirit, isn't it? It's like we're set on a track and then spirit calls us.
Yeah.
And Jacqueline's here. Hi, Jacqueline. Oh, how wonderful. Us and we suddenly drop what we're doing and we take these incredible lurches to something we never thought about before, and suddenly our whole life changes.
Yeah.
Divine intervention it was, wasn't it, Samantha?
Cool.
Yeah. And I'm like, why are you going off to Nicaragua? I so like having you here at Healing Waters doing your sound healing and being part of the gardens, and then you're gone. And yeah. So
right, I've got calls coming in. I think our sound testing is done, isn't it?
Okay, so that's our sound testing done. We're here to
have people join us for the sound test and give us confirmation we're working okay. Thank you so much to Samantha for that great feedback.
Samantha's starting to create a garden. That's wonderful.
Nice.
Wonderful.
In Nicaragua?
No, she's back here in the north of England. Now she came back with Orion and started gardening in the healing. She went up north and she's starting her own community project. That is fantastic.
Well, it may be, could we invite Samantha to join us one day and share what her project is about and how people can find out more?
Yeah, Samantha, if you'd like to be on the show, we can send you a link. So when you're listening, just
perfect. This is what we want. We want to find people who are community leaders or community builders or community supporters. This is what we're offering. And so the bigger the circle of elders and community supporters that we can present out to the world, the more opportunities people will have to connect with us.
Yeah,
you've got to go as well. Yes, I saw a yes pop up there. Yay!
Fantastic. So you just appear on the show and we will send you a link. Again, have to send the link in WhatsApp, wouldn't we, Marion?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you
WhatsApp or email or whatever. The text.
Yeah, and then you can come on and talk. And this is, we're trying to find a way with this show as how it would really support. We want to be keyboard warriors and all that stuff, and we want to give people a voice. Because we're building the new earth, and we want people to show up and have a voice and share what we're doing, because we've got a beautiful future ahead of us.
Yes, we have.
Right now, not ahead of us, right here, right now. There's a beautiful future.
Exactly.
Right
exactly.
here, right now. So
All
lots
right,
of love to Samantha and to Jacqueline and to everyone else. Please
tomorrow.
support us and share our little videos so that we can support other people. And yeah, big love to you all. Mwah. Thanks, Marianne. So hopefully this will all work tomorrow. 6 o'clock.
I'll bring you a cup of tea now. All right.
Cup of tea, 6 o'clock tomorrow. Facebook page, YouTube. Okay. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Bye. Bye-bye.